It's another new week, and that means a new batch of PlayStation 4 games. I have to say, for the midst of October, October 19th into what is the week ending on, like the 25th, rather weak weeks, so to speak, in terms of game releases for the fall. Typically speaking, during the fall, late October is a period where you usually see a lot of game releases, but maybe this is a good calm before the storm, before next generation starts, and next month is just insane with Call of Duty, the next-gen consoles, of course. I can't believe the lead-in was Call of Duty, but nevertheless, Demon's Souls, Spider-Man, Cyberpunk, and I can go on and on. You guys know how crazy next month is going to be, but there's still some pretty cool games dropping this coming week, so I thought let's go over them. We got a brand new free-to-play, we got a pretty big expansion, and a couple of other things to note, so let's get right into it. Let's start off with the new free-to-play. Bless Unleashed is releasing on PS4 on October 22nd. Now, there is like a Founders Pack that is available that will let you jump into the game, I believe, right now. However, if you just want to play it entirely free-to-play, you are going to be able to do that come the 22nd, so that's pretty exciting. Plus, Unleash is a console-centric MMORPG, so that's rather interesting. Obviously, MMORPGs are usually created for PC, and then they're worked downwards towards console. That's why sometimes playing an MMO with a controller isn't the best, although Final Fantasy XIV and Elder Scrolls Online work rather well, but I would still have to say that the optimal way to play those games are with a keyboard and mouse, so that is something to note. This one is an action-oriented MMORPG, and you can really see like the console elements to it right out of the gate. Should be noted that the game will be coming to PC at some point, but again, that goes to show the game's coming to consoles first and then PC. That's rather interesting that they're going that route. Already available on Xbox One, got a relatively mixed reception, but now it's going to be available on PlayStation 4, so another free-to-play to add to the pile. The free-to-play market on PS4 is quite competitive right now with Warframe, Rocket League just going free-to-play, Bless Unleash, of course, everybody's new favorite game, Genshin Impact is another big one, so we'll see how Bless Unleash does. Again, it'll be out October 22nd. Alright, next up, here's one I'm incredibly excited about. Frictional Games is bringing you Amnesia's latest title in Amnesia Rebirth. Amnesia Rebirth, a new descent into darkness from the creators of the iconic Amnesia series, a harrowing journey through desolation and despair, exploring the limits of human resilience. Obviously, it's the month of October, we gotta get our horror games in, and that means Amnesia is gonna be one of the highlights of this coming week. Obviously, Halloween isn't for until next Saturday, but whatever, it's October, that means horror month, and Amnesia Rebirth definitely the highlight horror game being dropped this month. I have to say, it's been a long time since we got an Amnesia title. Frictional has been relatively quiet for the last few years. I thought Soma was fantastic back in 2015, but now seeing them return to Amnesia is going to be great. I didn't love Amnesia Machine for Pigs, but that was done by a different team. Amnesia Rebirth should be taking all of the quality they brought with The Dark Descent and Soma, and we should be seeing one of their best horror games yet. That one is due out tomorrow, October 20th. Alright, next up, this is a game that I didn't even know about until a little while ago, 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. This game looks fantastic. It notes the true rebirth of iconic beat-em-up genre in vein of old-school video games. As a simple Chinese fisherman, Wei Shang, you have to avenge the death of your friends and family slaughtered in a pirate raid at your peaceful village. Game already released on PC and was received rather well by the Steam community. Only 85 user reviews, but 89% positive. Gotta say, dig the look of this game. I think visuals are super unique. There is a demo available on PC if you want to check that out. Feel free. The game got a 73 on Metacritic, which definitely isn't the worst score in the world for a game that isn't really in the news cycle. The game touts 3 unique fighting styles, captivating narrative, stunning visual style, extensive character development system, more than 25 different levels, 10 types of Chinese and Japanese pole arms, and you've also got cooperative play, so a lot of good could come out of this one. It will be out today, actually, at least that's what's noted, so go check that out if a game like that interests you, or at the very least add it to your wish list and maybe pick it up sometime down the line. Alright, next up, another PC game making the transition to PlayStation 4. That is Supraland. Supraland was a game that was received very well on PC back in April of last year. Try the demo, a mix between Portal, Zelda, and Metroid. Explore, solve puzzles, beat up monsters, find secret upgrades, and new abilities that help you reach new places. Playtime is said to be around 12 to 25 hours, so quite a big gradient. But already off the bat, touting yourself as a mix between Portal, Zelda, and Metroid is, setting a really high bar for a game. But Supraland was very enjoyable for the time I spent on PC. I really dug the game. So if you're looking for something that is pretty unique, check out this game. There's, again, a free demo available on PC. Overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, 96% positive, based on 5,476 reviews, 85 on Metacritic, so that's a solid score as well. Great, charming visual style, so definitely have that one on your radar. It hasn't been getting a lot of attention as far as its PlayStation 4 release, but again, a game that was received rather well on PC. Next up, we have Transformers Battlegrounds. Bumblebee and the Autobots have a new commander, you. Assemble your squad, roll out for battle against the Decepticons, and team up in local multiplayer. Now, this is a turn-based tactics game, so maybe not the ideal Transformers experience that people want. I mean, I'm still looking for games like War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Those games were tremendous. I think it's quite disappointing that we haven't seen more games in that vein. Nevertheless, Transformers games is a good thing. Transformers is an IP that people hold near and dear to their heart, so I'm sure there's going to be an audience for the game, just not my ideal and, you know, the kind of Transformers experience I want. Again, I look back to 2009 or 2010's War for Cybertron. That game was so good, and just dug everything about the game. It had such great attention to detail, but let's not talk about a game from a decade ago. Transformer Battlegrounds will be out on October 23rd, so you can look forward to that if you are a fan of Transformers. Lastly, I do want to know, Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 1 will be out on October 20th. This one totally crept up on me. I totally forgot that Doom Eternal was getting DLC. Obviously, it was. There was a season pass for it. But this is Doom Eternal's first campaign expansion, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Your war is not over. There's an imbalance of power that threatens all of creation. With the aid of an old ally, battle your way back and decide the fate of the cosmos. Your mission is now your own. Doom Eternal, I thought, was one of the best games of the year. I thought it was a fantastic title. If you really want robust FPS gameplay, I don't think it gets much better than Doom Eternal. I still didn't think the multiplayer was anything to write home about, given that they went for something a little bit more unconventional, but fundamentally as an FPS, that gameplay is some of the best that you're going to find. And again, just a high quality FPS that's relatively cheap at this point. You could probably get it for less than $30. I believe it's regularly around 30 bucks. If you're on Xbox, the game is being added to Xbox Game Pass. I believe it's already on there, and I believe on PC it's coming soon to Xbox Game Pass. So very, very cheap to play the game now. Unfortunately, Game Pass is not on PlayStation 4, of course, so you got to spend a little bit more, but I would say Doom Eternal is one of those games that's absolutely worth it. By the look of it, probably not going to get Doom games in the future, but nice of us to get the DLC at the very least. Microsoft made quite the coup acquiring Bethesda for $7.5 billion, and I do believe it's going to pay off for them because they needed a big third-party acquisition like that, but hey, good for them. Doom Eternal, on the other hand, is a tremendous game, so definitely give that a look if you have yet to, and the expansion is dropping on the 20th. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, some interesting stuff this week. You got a free game in Bless Unleashed, you've got Amnesia Rebirth, that'll be really good. I have a lot of faith in Frictional. You've got a super interesting game that's going under the radar in 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. Supraland will be great. Transformers Battlegrounds, not my cup of tea, but still, it's Transformers, and Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods will be dropping on the 20th. That's going to round out this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.